Bobcats maintain their lead. Jones is down the sideline to the 5. Left side cuts around. Into the end zone goes Booker for the touchdown. Running back around the left side. It's Booker. Walks into the man is beat. Pass is caught and it's a race to the end zone. And it is going to be caught. Going up.
Goes in motion. Cool, quick pass.
Your neighborhood network bringing you breaking news and sports coverage.
Bobcats are knocking on the door here in second down. Big game here for the Bobcats. Bobcat defense is strong. Flat, great pass. Going down the sideline. Bobcats maintain their lead. Jones is down the sideline to the 5. Left side cuts around. Into the end zone goes Booker for the touchdown. Running back around the left side. It's Booker. Walks into the man is beat. Pass is caught and it's a race to the end zone. And it is going to be caught. Going up.
The Hope Bobcats. Tonight's pregame activities include the 2022 Hall of Fame induction. Please give your attention to Banco ZK Field, where Superintendent Jonathan Crossley and School Board President Ms. Linda Haynes will be making these presentations. First presentation tonight, posthumously, is for Miss Susan Bailey. Susan Bailey was born in Hope, Arkansas. She graduated from Hope High School in 1970. She received her bachelor's degree in Spanish from Southern Arkansas University. She began her teaching career in Missouri before moving to Hope to work as a substitute teacher in 1974. 2 years later, she was hired as a reading teacher. Shortly after she was hired, she began her career as a Spanish and speech teacher. She was a student council sponsor for many years, taking students to conferences and conventions all over the country. She was honored by the Southern Association of Student Councils for her leadership. She led sessions at the Southern Student Council Conference in Myrtle Beach. She also took students to forensic speech competitions all over Arkansas. She and her students helped raise large amounts of money for individuals and groups in Hope and Hempstead County. She continued teaching at Hope Public Schools until her retirement in 2002. She was elected Hope Hempstead County Educator of the Year for 1984. Mrs. Bailey taught for 28 years in public education. Accepting the plaque for Susan Bailey is her son, Philip Bailey, Misty Green, Zarek Bailey, and Skylar Bailey, who is celebrating her 7th birthday today. Congratulations and happy birthday to Skylar, and congratulations to Miss Susan Bailey. next inductee is Miss Judy Gunner. Judy Gunner was born in Morrilton, Arkansas. She graduated from Morrilton High School. She then attended Ouachita Baptist University, where she earned her BSc. She also earned her master's degree from Ouachita Baptist. She began her teaching career in Cabot. After a year there, she moved to Hope. She taught 7th grade math at Yerger Middle School before moving to the high school. While at Hope High, she taught math classes in every subject except geometry. After teaching for about 10 years in Hope, she left to teach at Ouachita Baptist. While there, she led courses which included teaching COBOL to high school students. She then returned to the Hope School District. She retired for the first time in 2009. She returned in 2017 to serve as an instructional facilitator, helping to develop curriculum across all subject areas. She retired again in 2021. She was voted Hope Hempstead County Educator of the Year for 1983. Mrs. Gunner spent a total of 37 years teaching for Hope Public Schools. Accepting the plaque are Miss Judy Gunner and the Honorable Jim Gunner. Congratulations, Mrs. Gunner. The next inductee is Mr. Larry Muldrew. Larry Muldrew was born in and raised in Hope, Arkansas. He graduated from Hope High School in 1970, which was the first graduating class after consolidation. He then attended Henderson State University and graduated in 1974 with a BSc in Biology Science. He started his career at Hope Public Schools as a 7th and 8th grade science teacher. He attended East Texas State University in Commerce, Texas, where he earned his master's degree in education administration. He then began his administrative career in 1977. He was the principal for the Rutherford School here at Hope. Then in 1978, moved to the assistant principal position at Yerger. He became principal for Yerger in 1993 and remained there for 21 years until he retired in 2012. During his tenure as assistant principal, he was presented with the Middle School Level Success Maker Award. Mr. Muldrew spent 38 years in public education. Accepting the plaque is Larry Muldrew and Miss Patricia Muldrew. Congratulations, Mr. Muldrew and family. The next inductee is Miss Cynthia Murphy. Cynthia Murphy was born in Nashville, Arkansas and raised in Ozan. She graduated from Lincoln High in Washington, Arkansas in 1968. She then attended A&M College in Pine Bluff, where she earned her BSc in elementary education in 1972. The following fall, she began working for the Hope School District. In 1982, while working for Hope Schools, she earned her master's degree in reading from Henderson State University. She taught 47 years in 3rd grade and 1 year in 4th grade. She was nominated for Who's Who Among America's Teachers at least 5 times. Her philosophy is that every child can learn if given the opportunity. She retired in 2020. She was named Hope Hempstead County Educator of the Year for 2005. Mrs. Murphy taught 48 years in public education. Accepting the plaque is Miss Cynthia Murphy and family. Congratulations, Miss Murphy. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please give another round of applause for each of these inductees to the 2022 Hall of Fame. Thank you.
Bobcats are knocking on the door here in second down. Big game here for the Bobcats. Bobcat defense is strong. Flat, great pass. Going down the sideline. Bobcats maintain their lead. Jones is down the sideline to the 5. Left side cuts around. Into the end zone goes Booker for the touchdown. Running back around the left side. It's Booker. Walks into the man is beat. Pass is caught and it's a race to the end zone. And it is going to be caught. Going up.
Goes in motion. Cool, quick pass.
Your neighborhood network bringing you breaking news and sports coverage.
Bobcats are knocking on the door here in second down. Big game here for the Bobcats. Bobcat defense is strong. Flat, great pass. Going down the sideline. Bobcats maintain their lead. Jones is down the sideline to the 5. Left side cuts around. Into the end zone goes Booker for the touchdown. Running back around the left side. It's Booker. Walks into the man is beat. Pass is caught and it's a race to the end zone. And it is going to be caught. Going up.
Goes in motion. Cool, quick pass.
Your neighborhood network bringing you breaking news and sports coverage.
Bobcats are knocking on the door here in second down. Big game here for the Bobcats. Bobcat defense is strong. Flat, great pass. Going down the sideline. Bobcats maintain their lead. Jones is down the sideline to the 5. Left side cuts around. Into the end zone goes Booker for the touchdown. Running back around the left side. It's Booker. Walks into the man is beat. Pass is caught and it's a race to the end zone. And it is going to be caught. Going up. Bobcats are knocking on the door here in second down. Big game here for the Bobcats. Bobcat defense is strong. Flat, great pass. Going down the sideline. Bobcats maintain their lead. Jones is down the sideline to the 5. Left side cuts around. Into the end zone goes Booker for the touchdown. To the running back around the left side. It's Booker. Walks into the man is beat. Pass is caught and it's a race to the end zone. And it is going to be caught. Going up.
Goes in motion. Cool, quick pass.
Your neighborhood network bringing you breaking news and sports coverage.
Bobcats are knocking on the door here in second down. Big game here for the Bobcats. Bobcat defense is strong. Flat, great pass. Going down the sideline. Bobcats maintain their lead. Jones is down the sideline to the 5. Left side cuts around. Into the end zone goes Booker for the touchdown. To the running back around the left side. It's Booker. Walks into the man is beat. Pass is caught and it's a race to the end zone. And it is going to be caught. Going up.
Goes in motion. Cool, quick pass.
Your neighborhood network bringing you breaking news and sports coverage.
Bobcats are knocking on the door here in second down. Big game here for the Bobcats. Bobcat defense is strong. Flat, great pass. Going down the sideline. Bobcats maintain their lead. Jones is down the sideline to the 5. Left side cuts around. Into the end zone goes Booker for the touchdown. To the running back around the left side. It's Booker. Walks into the man is beat. Pass is caught and it's a race to the end zone. And it is going to be caught. Going up.
Bradley goes in motion. Cool, quick pass.
Your neighborhood network bringing you breaking news and sports coverage.
Bobcats are knocking on the door here in second down. Big game here for the Bobcats. Bobcat defense is strong. Flat, great pass. Going down the sideline. Bobcats maintain their lead. Jones is down the sideline to the 5. Left side cuts around. Into the end zone goes Booker for the touchdown. Running back around the left side. It's Booker. Walks into the man is beat. Pass is caught, and it's a race to the end zone. And it is going to be caught. Going up.
Bradley goes in motion. Cool, quick pass.
Your neighborhood network bringing you breaking news and sports coverage.
Bobcats are knocking on the door here in second down. Big game here for the Bobcats. Bobcat defense is strong. Flat, great pass. Going down the sideline. Bobcats maintain their lead. Jones is down the sideline to the 5. Left side cuts around. Into the end zone goes Booker for the touchdown. Running back around the left side. It's Booker. Walks into the man is beat. Pass is caught, and it's a race to the end zone. And it is going to be caught. Going up.
All right, good evening. Thanks for joining us for tonight's game. We're in Hammond Stadium in Hope, Arkansas once again. Hope Bobcats are hosting the Lakeside Rams tonight. I'm Martin Cunningham, once again joined by Lance Hawley. Almost didn't make it because of a train, but glad you did, man. How you doing?
Man, we're here. We're here. Yeah, I sat there for about a good 20 minutes. Finally got to squeeze through.
Well, I'm glad you made it. It'll be another nice evening of football, man. We've had a couple of nice nights here. I guess Mother Nature's been smiling down upon us for the past 3 or 4 evenings. Um, Go ahead and get into some of the. So the Bobcats are 1-5, 1-2 in the conference. They did lose to Parkview last week, 47-21. Lakeside comes in with a loss to Arkansas High last week, 39-31. So uh, both teams aren't having obviously the years they wanted to. I think it's a really good opportunity for Hope tonight, though. We'll see. But seeing what we've seen mainly from Hope's offense, they've just seemed to get a little bit better every week. I know that there's been some losses last week. I mean, they really kind of made a gallant effort there at the end. They just the score was just too much for them to overcome.
Yeah, it was a tough matchup last week, but yeah, from everything we're looking at, we might be in the makings of a shootout tonight. Both teams like to pass a lot, and hopefully, Hope gets a push up front. That could be the difference.
And just going over some stats from last week, Mr. Patterson once again had a pretty decent game. 23 of 31, 254 yards, 3 touchdowns. He did have a couple of interceptions, but that was a tough team they played. And then Mr. Young, Mr. Tristan Young, had 6 receptions for 87 yards and a touchdown. And the Farm Bureau player of the game last week was Isaac Love. He had a really good game, too. 5 receptions, 76 yards for 2 touchdowns. He also had a 47-yard reception. One of those was a 47-yarder. And then on defensive side of the ball, KD Gully, we've been saying his name a lot. He's really been a stud all year for them, consistent on the defensive end. He had 8 tackles. And then Jaqueline Watson had 9 tackles as well.
Yeah, they were both flying around last week on the defensive side, making plays.
And on the season, going over some of the season stats, Tyler Patterson, 7-2 for 134, 1,178 yards, 15 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. That's a 102.8 QBR. So he's having a pretty decent season. I think his numbers. I looked at his numbers a little bit last year, and he's doing better. He's really limited. Well, I think actually he might have 5 interceptions. I don't think they added them into the max reps stats that I got, but still a great season that he's having. But going over this Lakeside team, they really seem to be a pass-heavy team. They've got 2 quarterbacks they like to use. Their leading rusher on the year is one of their quarterbacks, and he's got 16 carries for 94 yards. So I'm not going to pretend like I know the game plan for Lakeside, but just going by kind of what they've done all year, I imagine we're going to see a lot of passing here. Now the Bobcats are running out onto the field, so we're not too far from game time now. What do you think one of the keys will be tonight, Lance, for the Bobcats getting the win out of here?
I'd like to see them get pressure on the opposing quarterback. We hadn't really been able to do that the last few weeks, and since the DeQueen game, and we hadn't won a game since then. So
Exactly.
that's going to be a big key. And also offensively, I like to see them get a good push and maybe get a little more of the running game going early.
Yeah, I mean those first couple of games, not to cut you off, but we saw, their running game was really, really good.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely.
I think the first game of the season, Lindsay had over 200 yards, and it just obviously they met some stiffer competition, but just last couple weeks it's been really tough for them to get anything going running the ball.
Yep. They've been having to like dump the ball on the flats, little quick routes, just a kind of extended version of the running game. But I'm kind of anxious to see if Hope's going to try to, run the ball a little more early and see where it goes. But you kind of put yourself in a bind, you can get behind like that. So never
And then, last week we I guess we've dealt with it all year, but it really kind of came to fruition last week was the kick coverage for Hope. They had a guy that pretty much had a career day. So I'm assuming they worked on that. Surely they're going to try and tighten that up a little bit. But like you said, the push from the O line, getting Lindsey going. I think if they can be more balanced, then they have a really good night in store for them. We're about ready for the kickoff now. Looks like Hope's going to get it.
We've got Anderson deep. See if he'll get the.
And we are underway. It's going to be out to about the 27-yard line. I believe that was Mr. Katie Gully with that little short return. So
That's a nice open field tackle. If that guy made had a little grass in front of him.
and size-wise, we do see a little bit more size on Lakeside. That doesn't always mean anything, but definitely they do have a little bit of size on Hope tonight as well. So you just wonder down by the end of the game, if that's what's going to wear on the Bobcats. Tyler Patterson's out there. He's kind of been the main starting quarterback. Jay Monk, every once in a while, will get in there at QB, but they're starting Patterson tonight, and Lindsey's going to be he's going to get the ball. So we'll run right up the middle. So it's not a bad start. Maybe get him some yards, get him a little bit of confidence.
That's a nice 6-yard gain right there to start the game. It's one of the better runs we've had the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, it's been tough in the middle for Lindsey. Like we know what he's done when once he gets outside the tackles and on the edge, but up the middle past couple weeks has been rough. So that's a great little 6-yard run to start the game. Patterson's trying that cadence. He had a couple of offsides calls. Oh, I think Lindsey just slipped. Yeah, just slipped down.
Yeah, they were crowding the box there too, though. So that could definitely work in Hope's favor with the speed that we have on the outside.
Yeah, for sure.
Create a bunch of one-on-one matchups.
It's going to be about 3rd and 5, 3rd and medium. Patterson's getting ready for the.
Well, we got one guy down here guarding two, so.
Patterson saw it too. Nice little throw. Isaac Love gets the first reception of the game, and that's going to be a Bobcat first down. Let's go ahead and get some sponsors in here right quick. Diamond Bank, natural choice for community banking. Hope Bobcat and a Diamond Bank first down. Let's do that. And as well, Farmers Bank and Trust. Easy banking for busy living. Visit myfarmers.bank. Gonna get to Lindsey again. Nice little hole right up the middle. Gonna be another decent little gain, about 7 on that one, I think. And we do have a Lakeside player down. Take a minute to see if he's okay. So they've gone with 2, run pass run. Hope has to start the game. After last week's game, Coach Turner did say they tried to work on being more balanced. Obviously, your competition can kind of decide how much you stick with the game plan, but let's see if they try to stay balanced tonight.
Yeah, and by doing that, you also limit the hits that Patterson's been taking the last few weeks. So I'm sure he'd enjoy to not get hit about 15 times a night tonight. So.
And that was Jack Frisbee that was down for Lakeside. Great to see him get up and walk off under his own power. Yeah, talking about Tyler getting hit the past couple weeks, it's almost been hard to watch at times. Some of the hits and the pressure he's had to deal with. So
we're putting ourselves in gotta pass situations. They pin their ears back and they get to the quarterback and makes it rough.
Anderson's going to be one-on-one out there.
One-on-ones everywhere. This might be could take a shot here.
Carson takes it. It's going to hand it off again.
Oh.
Little body slam tackle there.
Yeah, that was, man. Little Adam Sandler water boy in there kind of picked him up and dropped him, but.
It's going to make it 3rd and about 2.5. Person's getting everyone set. It's got Lindsey on the right. We'll drop that. Another little curl. That's going to be That was Tristan Young again with the reception. But more importantly, that's a Bobcat first down.
That's a nice little out route. He's wide open. Patterson stuck it to him right on the numbers and moves the chains.
All right, so love to see this from Hope. Past couple of weeks, they've kind of had some miscues, things like that. It's a great opening drive for them. Let's see if they can just punch it in, though. And they have been pretty balanced for the most part.
Yep. Be nice to get down here, punch it in, take an early lead.
I haven't said that a lot this season. That would be great. Lindsay again. He's not going to have a lot on this, unfortunately. He's going to lose about
8 yards.
Yeah,
8 or
trying to
9.
count it off,
Yeah.
about eight or nine. Yeah, that was. They were ready for that one. Lakeside was. So
Well, by the marks of that mark, it's about a 9-10 yard loss right here.
mhm. So that would be a little bit of a setback. We'll make it second and about 18, I think is what they're going to call it. We got man-to-man up top. You have a safety creeping over though. Yeah, he is man-to-man. There's another one of those hits we talked about. He's going to lose a few more yards. It's going to make it.
Yeah, he was looking for love, and they had that safety kind of drop back and double coverage, and by the time he looked off, he got hit.
I believe that was Jack Frisbee in on the tackle on Patterson. So 3rd and 18. Let's see what they can do. They may have jinxed him a little bit.
Yeah, I know, Ryan. Knocking on some wood up here.
All right, Patterson's going to take it. Nice step out up. He's going to have to get rid of it. That was a good play just to get rid of that one. He stepped up real nice around the lineman, but he just wasn't a lot of daylight. So that's going to be 4th down, 4th and 24.
Yeah, it's going to stall this drive out.
Yeah, you hate to see that. This is kind of the turmoil the Bobcats have faced the first couple of games, starting the game. So you really would have liked them to go down there and at least get a shot at something.
Yeah, the key there is stay ahead of the sticks and
Once again,
cruise down. Yeah, that losing 10 yards on that first play didn't help.
not a bad punt though. It's going to
That's going to take a great Bobcat bounce inside the 5-yard line, inside the 3, down to the 2.
Heck of a punt. Heck of a punt. Didn't see it was on. Didn't see who punted that. Was that number 7?
Yes, I believe so. I believe it was
Cameron Walton.
Walton.
That was a great punt. He might have found his secondary position. Well, that's going to pin Lakeside back pretty deep.
Inside the 2-yard line. Yeah, it's
1st and 10 from their own 2. Let's see if the Bobcats try to get some pressure here. They don't really, all season long, we haven't really seen them do a lot of blitzing. Doesn't look like they are either. Not here either. You got that out quick. Oh, broke the tackle. Kind of broke another one. It's going to be a little short of a first down. So
are they going to give it to them?
Are they? All right. Well, that's gives them a little bit more room. Does it Lakeside?
Yeah, give them on the first down.
So 1st and 10 now. Lakeside is to get a little bit of breathing room out of the end zone.
Yeah, like we talked about pre-game, it's going to be a lot of throwing.
We say they're not a big running team, and first play of the game or second play of the game, they hand it off. So just never know. It's like Jacob Hermosillo is the quarterback for Lakeside that's getting the starter tonight. He's also their leading rusher at 94 yards this season. So a little bit of a dual threat, it sounds like.
Got a little hard count.
Yep.
Got him 5 yards against the whole Bobcats.
We saw Tyler for Hope do that quite a bit last week against Parkview. So a little bit of a taste of their own medicine this week. Go ahead and get a couple sponsors in while they're huddling up. Lance and Associates, people you know, people you trust. So Steve Lance, Lindsey Townsend, Trinae Stewart, or Gail Dixon today. And Ivan Smith furniture for your entire home. Let's see what Lakeside tries here. All right. Theater fell down, or he probably would have had some more yards on that. That was Ben Vincent. Lakeside caught that pass.
It was a nice little out route and a good arm.
It was a
That
very
was,
nice little
yeah,
out.
that was.
So now we've got Lakeside moving the ball a little bit. That's going to be another first down with for them. Already down to about 5.5 minutes in this first quarter. So
Yeah, we're gonna have to find a way to get some pressure on that quarterback. Right now, he's having all day, and
he faked me out. That was a nice little run there. I thought he faked the handoff, so it got me on that one too.
yeah, don't be surprised seeing him keep it the next time, and probably has leading the team in rushing. Little read options, and
It's another Lakeside first down. Wow, that was a pretty big gain right there. There's going to be a timeout on the field. So we're seeing both teams. Lakeside's kind of marching down, doing what Hope did. Let's see if they maybe can. Bobcats can get a penalty, get a turnover.
be nice to get a sack.
Be nice to get some pressure at all.
Yeah. But when you line it up 3 down linemen, not sending any blitz packages, hard to get pressure.
Very much so. Well, while we've got a quick timeout, we'll go ahead and get some more sponsors in here. Heather Manor Nursing and Rehabilitation, providing your loved ones with the care that they deserve. We also have, want to thank Brazil Oakcrest Funeral Home, the funeral home we care. Pafford Medical Services, let us take care of everything. And once again, Diamond Bank, the natural choice for community bank.
And also Hope Parents, if you want to get more involved in Hope Public Schools, then email alma.johnson@hpsdistrict.org to volunteer. Thank you.
All right. See if Hope can get a little bit of a defensive stand. It's like Lakeside quarterback getting the play in, and it's going to be another handoff. Right up the middle is going to be about another 6 yards. So they've been pretty content running the ball to start for a team that doesn't run the ball a lot.
Yeah, I feel like they like their matchup up front when you got 3 down linemen and 5's going to block 3 all day long, and they're just being content getting 4, 5, 6 yards of carry and marching down the field.
That's exactly right. So 2nd and 3, it looks like, from the Bobcat 32-yard line. Lakeside quarterback's getting the running back in position. He's going to go a little bit deep on this one. And that's going to be no call. That was really good coverage, I thought. So I'm glad to see that they didn't throw any laundry in on him.
Yeah, Kelston Mass, that was a great pass breakup. I'm honestly, the Hope coaches were thinking offensive pass interference because kind of grabbed him by the shoulder pads and tried to jump over him.
It was close. It was close.
Because Mask had that covered up perfectly.
The 3rd and 3 is where that puts us now for Lakeside.
Yeah, you got to think they're in 4-down territory here. Probably a handoff. Yep.
There'll be another handoff. I believe that's
with
Grady.
With a stiff arm.
Grady Omens who got the carry on that. But it's going to be a first down for Lakeside, unfortunately. So we're kind of seeing the size that we talked about a little bit from some of these guys. You can definitely see some size, some of the size that the Lakeside players have. All right, he's going to roll out. Looks like he. Oh, wow. That was a dart.
Well, it looks like we got some. Is that a flag on the field?
Don't see any laundry.
Somebody might have dropped a towel down there around the 20-yard.
Yeah, so that is a Lakeside touchdown.
Yeah.
That was Ben Vincent with the reception on that.
Yeah, that was nice rolling out to the left and, like you said, threw a dart.
It was really nice for the Lakeside quarterback, and that again, that's Jacob from Minnesota. So that'll make it 6-0. Looks like Lakeside's content with just trying the extra point here. And that is gonna be good. So Lakeside strikes first, 7-0. 4:06 left here in the first quarter. So kind of what we've been accustomed to with the Bobcat defense, unfortunately. So
Yeah, not from what I've seen the first 8 minutes, I like our matchups and the skill positions. I do think we have more speed than they have, so I think we got to figure out a way to kind of utilize that offensively and defensively.
yeah, you're absolutely correct. So while we're waiting on the kickoff, a couple more sponsors in here. Farmers Bank and Trust, easy banking for busy living. Again, visit myfarmers.bank. And as we always do, we want to thank all of our sponsors. We really appreciate the help there. And like we say, these are the guys that make this happen every week. So we appreciate you guys. All right, Lakeside's getting ready for the kickoff.
So we got Anderson D, we got Gully on the far side, and I believe this is got Watson over here on our side.
Yes, sir. And we're gonna try an onside. Oh, I thought he was gonna try an onside kick for a second. Fair catch. It's gonna be waived. And that was
Tristan Young, I believe.
yep, Tristan
Yep.
Young with the fair catch. Not bad field position though.
That's a smart thing to do. He didn't have any running room, just fair catch it there, start the drive at the 34. About like kicking it out of bounds, you get the ball at 35, 34-yard line.
Yeah, it really is. And we saw Hope move the ball pretty good. The first drive, they kind of just got in their own way a little bit. Really, Lakeside made a really nice anticipation play and
Yeah.
knocked Lindsey back about 9 yards. That's kind of what hurt them, but they still were moving the ball pretty well until then.
Yeah, the key is get positive yardage on down number one and make something happen.
Patterson's going to go to Love, and that'll be a short catch. It's going to be about 5 yards, 4.5. So
You're looking at 2nd and 5. That's a good start.
just as long as you're not going backwards, right? I mean, that's just something we've seen a lot of. So as long as Pope can kind of stay positive, get some yards here, that might open up, a big play for them. They do like to do some RPO stuff. It's the 2nd 5 now for the Bobcats. Patterson's going to take it, and he's going to do that swing pass out to Lindsey that we see a lot. Lindsey's going to break a tackle. Going to be a couple yards. He was able to get around the one guy, but there's two guys over there, and they're both able
Bring about what, 3rd and 3?
Should be about 3rd and short. Yep, 3rd and 3. Down to 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in here in the first quarter. First quarter is going by pretty quick.
I really like Monk's matchup here in the slot. Let's see if they go to him.
Patterson's got Lindsey on his right.
There he is. There it is. First
Very
down.
nice. Right over the middle. Very nice pass.
Just call me Tony Romo, man. I'm just
Very nice catch too. Like we said all year, man. Patterson, he's gotten more accurate as the games have gone by too, but he's got an arm. He really does, and he's a junior, so I don't know why they wouldn't have him back next year. So really, and the same with a couple of the other players that they have. And another handoff to Lindsey. Going to go up the middle. Another nice little decent run, about 7, I'd say 6 or 7. So again, no problem moving the ball so far.
that's it. Stay in front of the chains.
Stay in front of the chains. That's right. I believe that's going to make it 2nd and 4 now from the 42-yard line, down to 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. Patterson breaks the huddle. Another handoff. That's going to be that's the Lindsay we saw in the first couple of weeks. That's a Bobcat first down. You like to see the running game getting, going a little bit here in this first quarter because it was just like we talked about. It's been some hard treading the past couple of weeks. Well, granted, that's also the competition and the teams that they played, but still, you like to see it going. If a team knows you're just going to pass the whole time, I mean, they're just going to sit back there and it's going to
Yeah.
be really hard. So you have to have that balance, and they're showing it so far. He's on the left side of Patterson this time. He's going to see Monk in motion. Another handoff right up the middle. Very nice hole.
That was another big chunk play
He
right
was
there.
he was a broken tackle away from scoring a touchdown on that. So again, a very nice run. I really again like to see this.
That's it, doing a good job getting that second level, and he's hard to tackle out in space. We say this
Yes,
weekly.
he is. He really is. So that's going to be a first down and 10 for the Bobcats on the 16-yard line of the Lakeside Rams.
That's it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So
Absolutely. And we've seen Lakeside doing a lot of man-to-man, dropping the safeties back, and so I mean, why not run on that? Didn't get much on that one. I think it's going to be a loss of about a yard and a half, 2 yards. It's going to be about a 2nd and 12 now. It looks like it'll be back at the 18, down to the last 30 seconds here in the first quarter.
it's going to open up some good matchups. So you seen a couple their linebacker.
Yep.
They both blitz. The safety kind of came down. It's going to open up a lot of one-on-ones on the outside, and Hope definitely has the advantage with those.
I agree. I agree 100%. Got Lindsay on the left side again. Nice little catch and pass. I believe that was Mr. Monk with the reception. So didn't get much on it though. That's going to end the first quarter. Score 7-0 Lakeside. So get some sponsors in here while we wait for the second quarter to start.
Quick first quarter there.
That was might be the quickest first quarter we've had all season so far. Lance and Associates, people you know, people you trust. Call Steve Lance, Lindsey Townsend, Trinae Stewart, or Gail Dixon today. Ivan Smith Furniture, furniture for your entire home. Brazil Oakcrest Funeral Home, the funeral home we care. Pafford Medical Services, let us take care of everything. And Heather Manor Nursing and Rehabilitation, providing your loved ones with the care they deserve.
And once again, parents in the Hope School District, if you want to get more involved in Hope Public Schools, then email alma.johnson@hpsdistrict.org to volunteer. Thank you.
So it's kind of been a little bit of a different first quarter than we've had in a while. Really, I mean, it's either I don't know that we've only had 7 points at the end of the first quarter in any of the games that we've played. Not that I remember anyway.
Yeah, I want to say Ashdown's slow start in that Ashdown game.
Ashdown was a little bit slow in that one. You're right. But other than that, I mean, last week I think it was 20-something to nothing by.
Yeah, and it's just been, well, I believe both teams here tonight are running the ball better than they have in a handful of weeks, both sides.
Oh, both teams are hungry, considering the records and the struggles they've had. Both teams are very hungry for a win tonight. That one's going to be a little bit underthrown. I don't know if that was a miscommunication there from Young and Patterson, but either way, that's going to bring up a fourth at about 16.
And probably going to see had to go for it.
You kind of have. I mean, if you don't,
yeah, you're not going to
right,
kicking a field goal 40-yarder.
So let's see what they do. I mean, they can still get a first down, obviously. So you just don't want to throw that 5-yard pass.
Yeah, you'd have liked to knowing they're going to go for it on fourth, something to gain a handful of yards, make it more manageable. But I like the one-on-one down here at the bottom or up top. Got a little safety over there though.
They do have a safety over there. He had to Patterson had to roll out a little bit and just ended up throwing the pass a little bit behind Isaac Luck. So that's going to be a turnover on downs for Hope. But again, they're getting positive yards. I'd like to see them getting some sort of a rhythm better, but I still think it's a better start than we've seen the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, you're getting yards going down the field, but Always that one key play. It seems like we lost yards and get behind the stick. 2nd and 15.
Yep.
Don't get any better from there. So a lot of promise in the running game though, and I think that's going to open up some deep shots later in the game.
Yeah, I like the consistency they've kind of had with the running game tonight. That was a nice hit right there. He got hit immediately with after that catch.
There we go. I think that was. Is that Isaac Love with the tackle?
I was trying to see. I believe it might be.
I think it is. Yeah, because one's Patterson. He's over here. So
Okay. Yep. That was Love.
got 5 wide out here for Lakeside.
Oh, yeah. A little bit of a jump. They're going
Make
to
it,
call that offside. So that's going to make it 2nd and about 1 now, I believe.
yeah,
Don't, again, you know, you just don't want to help these teams out with penalties like that.
especially a team that's been struggling like Lakeside has this
Yeah.
year. You're kind of giving them
I
second
give them,
life.
yeah, a little
Yeah.
bit of mojo. They don't want to do that. And let's see what Lakeside decides to do here. Looks like it's, unless it's a keeper, I think they're going to be throwing the ball. Yep, another one over the middle. Man, that was a very nice pass. And that's again Ben Vincent with the reception on that. But he's Hermosillo for Lakeside is just rear back and heaving him.
Yeah, he's
That was
definitely showing off his arm a little bit tonight.
that was another strike right over the middle. That's going to be a Lakeside first down. So they're already into Bobcat territory now with basically 2 plays.
Man, that was on the money. Yeah, we're going to figure out a way to get some pressure. He's back there, not like that's almost like a 7-on-7 passing drill back here. No pressure at all.
None at all. So 1st and 10 from the Bobcat 34 for Lakeside.
Well, we might send a little bit here. Oh,
Yep,
yeah.
a little bit of pressure this time.
And see
See what happens.
That's it.
That was Kelson Mass. It was the closest Bobcat to that one, but the pressure caused, a little bit of an overthrow. So definitely made him uncomfortable that time. I was gonna make it 2nd and 10 now. So let's see how much they do. I don't think pressure is like a regular thing that they do, but just to mix it up a little bit. I think the Bobcats have to start trying to do that in some of these games.
Looks like they're going to bring a couple more here. So
Maybe they found something too. All right, 18's in motion. Gonna hand it off. And that's going to be, yes, another first down. But,
they might have marked him a little short.
so
Yeah,
about
third and 1.
yeah, about 3rd and 1 then from it's like about the 25. And that was Ryan Ballard for Lakeside that had that last end off. And then we've got
Man, I don't think he got it.
Grady Oman. That was going to be close.
Yeah, this ref down here is holding up 4th down.
He's got
so
4th down. I'm sure they'll still go for it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
But hey, great job of getting it to 4th down. They've got Oman again in the backfield.
Oh yeah. Gonna send a little pressure here.
Trying to draw him off sides too. You can tell. See what Lakeside does with the handoff. That's going to be a first down, I believe. Yeah, you got a couple yards in it. So down to 9:53 here left in the 2nd quarter. Lakeside's driving. Going to be down about to 23 now.
Yeah, they got it.
Bobcats still had a good push, but you only needed like a half a yard on that, so it's going to be hard to stop anytime. And Sill is going to go over the defense, and that's
Once again, that's good defense by Kelston Mass down there.
yeah. Kind of got his head around late, but ref didn't think it would warranted a penalty, so I'm glad to see that. But that was a nice. He was with his guy the whole time, so it's going to be a hard reception either way. So 2nd and 10 now for Lakeside.
That's a huge matchup for Hope right there. If he can lock him down one-on-one, that's just one more person you can put in the box, stop the run, or another safety you can drop back across the middle of the field.
Yeah, and Skylar Parafoy, number 14, he's 6'5".
Yeah, he's
He's a tall receiver. The handoff to Omen. Going to be a first down either way, I believe. Yeah, looks like they're going to call it. So that'll move the sticks and get Lakeside a little bit closer to the end zone. Lakeside's been pretty balanced too. We talked about the Bobcats. Lakeside's been mixing things up and couple passes, couple runs, really trying to keep the Bobcats confused. So 1st and 10 from the 12 for Lakeside. Another handoff to Omen. He's going to get a few. About 7, 6.5, it looks like.
that's a good hard run. He got made contact with about 5 yards prior. He spun off and
Carried a couple of
yeah.
Bobcats with him too. You can tell he's a strong kid. So we're going to be at about second and medium, about 2nd and 5 here from the 7. Really could use a nice stand or a fourth turn, forcing a little pressure. Man, almost went down there, but he's able to keep his balance. But it's still going to be a gain of about maybe a yard, 2.
Yeah, we're looking at 3rd and 7 here.
3rd and 7
6,
here, yeah,
3rd and 7, 3rd and
from the
6.
9-yard line. You got 2 backs back there now. And that's Ryan Ballard that got the handoff. Not going to get much, though, on that one. Maybe a yard.
Is that a tackle by Katie Gilly?
That was.
That was good. It was really good. Also, give a little shout out to Jalen Staggers for turning that run back inside and not letting them bounce outside. I'm going to attempt a field goal here.
4th and 6 from the 8. They obviously have some confidence in their kicker, so.
Yeah, that would have been good from
I see
40.
why.
Yeah,
I think he might have hit the bus out there.
yeah, that'd have been good from 40 right there.
That was
that was
right down the middle from this perspective. So yeah, I guess if you have a kicker who can do that, why not, right? So that'll make it 10-0 now, Lakeside. 7:53 to left here till halftime.
good job by the Hope Bobcat defense forcing the field goal attempt. Though that was didn't let them get in the end zone there, but got to figure out how to we're getting yards, getting down the field on offense. Got to punch it in.
Absolutely. And I mean, I will say, as far as going back to the Bobcat defense, yeah, they've given up a touchdown. But I mean, how many? We just don't. A lot of times they're not able to hold those teams. So just stopping a team and leaving them to 3 points says a lot about where they've come from the past couple of weeks. So maybe they can continue to build on the fundamentals and things as well. But I still think that was, their defense, at least starting the game, has been much better than we've seen the past couple of games. If anything, they've limited those huge 40, 50-yard plays.
The big chunk plays, yeah, they've been kind of had one run for Lakeside about 25 yards, but other than that, been kind of nickeling and diming them down there. I know one thing, they kick it to Mr. Anderson here.
He's got one already this year. I'd like to see him get another one. I'd really get the Bobcats going. Just kind of.
So good hard return right there by Mr.
He ran
Gilly.
over a couple of Rams there. He was the Ram. Bobcat ran over the Ram.
Yeah, no doubt.
And that was Mr. Gully too. I mean, we've seen his hits on defense. Now he's laying those hits on offense, on special teams. So 1st and 10 from the 44 for the Bobcats. Pretty good starting field position. I think this might be their best starting field position tonight. So let's see if they can do something. They just got to get on the board. So Patterson with Lindsey back again. Maybe hand off to Lindsey and break it out. Nice little broken tackle. He's going to be able to get, it's about 5 yards. It's not bad. couple of times he could have been brought down behind the or close to the line of scrimmage on that.
There's a tough gain of 6 right there.
I thought it was questionable hit out of bounds, but again,
close.
officials are letting them play tonight so far. So
It was close.
it looks like we're at 2nd and 4. They're going to call that a 6-yard gain, right on the 50-yard line for the Bobcats. See what they can do. Patterson, hand it off again to Lindsey. Nice, right up the middle. He's some tough running tonight so far from Mr. Lindsey we've seen. Not quite going to be a first down. It's going to make it about a 3rd and 2, it looks like. Call it 3rd and 1, 3rd and 1.5. Yeah, it's about a 1-yard line or 1 yard from the first down. All right, let's see if Bobcats can grab this first down. Get a little momentum going. Be another.
That'll be a first down.
Yeah, it is. He lowered his head too. So he's, like we said, he's fast, but he'll also put his head down and lay it on you too. So
Yeah, he's a tough physical runner. Shown that all year. He's definitely a handful to bring down.
with that is a 1st and 10. Bobcats on the 44. I think they've at least been in Lakeside's territory every drive tonight, which is a good thing.
Yeah, just ain't caught that break to get in the end zone, but
No,
it's coming.
another handoff, right up the middle again. Ooh, he's gonna get a push, a Lakeside player. That was Diego Robledo came in and gave Lindsey a couple extra yards there.
Looks like Lindsey ran out of a shoe over here. Had
Threw
to
it
jog
out.
off, put a cleat on.
The 2nd and 8 is where we're what we're looking at now. Ball's at the 42. Yeah, he's gonna have to come off the field and get his shoe put back on.
So to
That's
put
what happens when you're really fast like that, man. You
That's
just run out of your shoes.
put KD Gully in the backfield here.
Nice. Very nice. That was Mr. Khalil Anderson with the reception there. It's going to be a Bobcat first down. Puts him about to 29. So, again, just keep it going, keep it going. Down to 6 minutes and 7 seconds left here until halftime. But very balanced tonight from Hope. Probably the most balanced we've seen them really so far.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be able to do that tonight too.
It is. Gully is going to get the handoff there. Not a bad little run. Almost got the first down on that. It's going to be just.
That's about a 9-yard gain there. That was a
I was waiting to see, but they are going to call it over. So yeah, very nice game.
good
3rd
hard
and
run,
1.
and he made the guy that tackled him pay for it too. Definitely made him earn that tackle. He's a handful to bring down as well.
So 2nd and 1 will be from about the 19-yard line of Lakeside. This has been a pretty good, sustainable drive they put together. That just doesn't matter if you don't score, right? And little bot. Not much you could do on that. It's real smart to fall on it. You don't want to do anything that's gonna, you know. But again, we're back to losing a few yards, get behind the chains. Let's see if they're able to overcome this one this time.
Yeah, we had a 2nd and 1 and a botch snap, and now we're looking at 3rd and 6.
Still have Gully out there in the backfield.
And you got to think you're in 4-down territory. You might get a handoff right here to try to not bust one. Oh, dump it off. There we go.
Swing
Ooh.
past the Gully. He's gonna get hit immediately though. He might have got a yard on that. I don't even
think
know.
he lost a couple actually.
Oh yeah, he did. He did lose a couple. So
we went from 2nd and 1. Now we're sitting at 4th and 9. 4th and 8.
yeah, about 4th and 8. Now they're gonna come out though. I mean,
Yeah, just
why wouldn't you at this point? again, we're just
You're in no man's land. You're not kicking from here, and you're definitely not going to punt. So
yeah, you got to stay in front of those chains. We talk about it all the time. And his receiver wasn't even looking. That was Tristan Young, I
yeah,
believe, was the intended receiver.
yeah, they were on two completely different pages, but
Lakeside player didn't. He was anticipating that. So that's first turnover of the game for either team. Unfortunately,
yeah.
it's a Bobcat turnover.
But honestly, him catching that ball kind of helped defense out by about 15 yards. Had he knocked it down, they'd have got the ball back at the 29. So
Right. And they are, so that does put them back around the 14th.
yeah,
But they've 3:45 here left. Just gonna see what they do. They may try to get some points and not let the Bobcats get the ball back. Really want to see Hope's defense step up here a little bit to maybe give them a chance to get the ball before halftime again. Handoff, but that's gonna be
the first monster
yeah,
got him with that one.
got him. That was Mr. Grady Oman. He's kind of been their feature back that we've seen tonight for Lakeside, but
That could have been the break Hope needed right there to put them behind the sticks and
yeah, it's a
like
loss of
you
a couple yards on that
like you
one.
said, hopefully get the Bobcats the ball back for half. Because I do believe Lakeside gets the ball at halftime, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, definitely need to hold it in 0 right here.
So is looking another guy open. And that's their tall 6'5" receiver, Skylar Purifoy, with the reception on that. Um, but again, unfortunately, it's a Lakeside first down. So
Yeah, he definitely has some size, hard to bring down, and ran a pretty dang good route right there. So, but Mr. Mask is up for the challenge. He's been on him the whole night, and I think that might be the first catch he has tonight. So,
yeah, he's been matching up with him really good. It bound to get a couple of those that are going to happen. There's another little short pass, little broken tackle there. And that was Ben Vincent. Called his name a lot for Lakeside tonight. Um, one of the receivers.
yeah, Isaac Love had a shot at him there, and
It's going to make it about second and a yard. Looks like. Ball's on the 38, 37.
they gonna stop for a measurement here,
It's going to be an official
or
timeout, so it's possible. We'll go ahead and get some sponsors in though while we're waiting. Don't want to forget our title sponsor, Diamond Bank, the natural choice for community banking. Again, Farmers Bank and Trust, easy banking for busy living. Visit myfarmers.bank. Lance and Associates, people you know, people you trust. It's called Steve Lance, Lindsey Townsend, Trinae Stewart, or Gail Dixon today.
yeah, that's gonna be a first down for Lakeside. They granted them the first down with that measurement.
Yeah, they did. Down to 2:35 left until halftime. Kind of getting, if the Bobcats are going to do something or force something, you kind of want to do it here. Probably the next 45 seconds. Quarterback over the middle. Ooh.
That was almost the break Hope needed right there.
Yeah, Cameron Walton almost had a really big interception there. It was actually another good pass. Receiver just couldn't get it in.
Yeah, that was that. Yeah, like you said, that was money right there.
But hey, we'll take it. Second and 10, 37-yard line. I think they're going to change the play a little bit, maybe. They're just kind of taking some time down too. Another little handoff. That's going to be a first down. It's going to get it out to about the 48-yard line of Lakeside. But again, another first down for Lakeside. Going to make it difficult for the Bobcats to get the ball back. You hope that, if nothing else, at least stop them from scoring again. Make this a 10-point game going into the half. Ball's in the 48. No, that's
That was excellent coverage by Kelston Mask as well. He tried a little curl route, and Mask was there, and
yeah. He stayed with Purifoy.
yeah,
Purifoy kind of tried to do a little double back, and then a hook, like almost like a hook and ladder. But and he's 6'5". I mean, he wouldn't have caught that if he was 7'2".
yeah,
Quite a bit overthrown.
Yao Ming wasn't gonna bring that one in. Here we go, 2nd and 10.
Minute 57 left until halftime. Could be a handoff to Lumen again. He is he is tough to bring down. He's shown that so far tonight. Not quite going to be enough for a first, so it's going to make it 3rd and about
About,
4.
about third,
Third and about 3.
yeah, 3rd and 3, 3rd and 2 from there. Yeah, they gave him
Oh, they did. They
a
gave him
favorable spot.
pretty generous spot by the referee. So 3rd and 2 now. The 44-yard line of the Bobcats. Let's see if he'll bring some pressure. They're kind of acting like it. I'm not sure if they're just yep, little pressure up the middle. Ran right by it though.
He's gonna be a little short.
Yeah, they're gonna call that one short, so that's gonna make it 4th
4th in the inches.
down to final minute until halftime.
We got Lakeside calling a timeout.
Yeah, they want to talk about it. They obviously would like to get some points before to increase their lead, but I know Hope would like to stop them here too. If nothing else, if you don't get the ball back, at least keep them from getting any points. That would make it a 10-point margin going into halftime. But again, overall, still a pretty low scoring game that we're used to, Lance. A minute
Yeah,
left until halftime. We're 10 points, sitting at 10 points on the board total.
judging by the stats, we were thinking it was gonna be another high scoring game with all the. There's been more handoffs here than I think both coaches would probably planned on, but
Sure, sure.
it seems like both defenses are playing the pass, so the run's wide open.
All right. Let's see what the Bobcats can stop them. If they stop them, they're gonna need a little bit of time. But it's gonna be just gonna be a heavy dose of running here from Lakeside. We have two backs in the backfield. Yep. That's close, but I think they're gonna
Ooh,
give
that's
it to
gonna
'em.
be really close.
I may need to measure this one. Yeah, that was really close. But man, they may have to measure that.
Yeah, that's gonna be real close.
Yep.
From here,
It looks like it's gonna be close, Lance.
yeah, it's gonna be a couple of inches here or there.
While we're waiting, we'll go ahead and get some more sponsors. And Ivan Smith furniture for your entire home.
Ah,
We're gonna
nose of the football, got
and
it.
hat couldn't have been more than an inch and a half. So you hate to see that. You would have loved to see that go the other way for the Bobcats with 49 seconds left until halftime. But at this point, hey, stop them from scoring. That would be huge for them going into the locker room, only giving up 10 points. Nice play. Nice defensive play. I think he might have got a finger on it. Either way, I think it disrupted the receiver a little bit. It wasn't Hermosillo's best pass we've seen tonight either. So, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, and also with Lakeside and their kicker, you got to think they get 10 more yards. He might line up and
Probably in his
try one. One. Yeah, I mean, that was pretty impressive, that last one.
All right, empty backfield for Hermosillo. Scramble around a little bit. They're going to call that a touchdown. Wow. That's going to make it 16-0 now with 38 seconds left until halftime.
Yeah, he broke free and pretty much uncovered back there at the back end of the secondary.
Yeah, he scrambled around. his receivers were able to get open, and actually ended up being a really good play for Lakeside. So, and that
Yeah,
extra point's good.
rushing three right there. Had him a lot of time down in the pocket, and he rolled out. And he can only cover for so long.
Absolutely, yeah, yeah. The odds of the receivers getting open over the defensive player standpoint is just it's hard. It's hard. So 38 seconds left until halftime. Lakeside increases their lead 17-0. Hope we'll have 38 seconds. Hopefully, we'll see. Kind of living on a prayer at that point, but
Yeah, they got two timeouts. They definitely need to try something because Lakeside's going to.
love to see them kick it to Anderson though. Let him do a little shake and bake, see what happens. But they may try and squib it. We'll see. I'm not sure. And we don't know who Lakeside's kicker is because we don't have a number 16 for Lakeside, so I apologize for that. But he's got a leg. We can tell you that. Pretty good kick there.
They're going
Man,
to kick.
kind of put it the best place she could have on that one.
Oh, here we
No,
go.
here we go. Almost broke that one. That was a great return, though.
Yeah, he picked the ball up at the 1 yard line and made a guy miss. And
Probably 25, 22, 25-yard run on that one. At least 28 seconds down on the clock. Still a long way to go. Too bad he couldn't have got about another 20 yards on that, but
yeah,
still a good return considering where he took the ball from and the bounce that it took.
well, you definitely got enough time for a couple shots and you got two timeouts.
That was Aiden Aguilar for Hope that just ran in, number 73.
He can just try to get around the 40-yard line. I believe Patterson can.
I'm just going to hand it off. That's not going to do it.
Looks like they're going to be content.
It's not the way you want to go, but they may just be content going into the locker room. It's like Hope did call a timeout. Just confused on the play call a little bit. And then more confused, I guess, on the timeout.
Yeah, that was not what I was expecting.
But I guess that's why we're not on the sidelines and we're up in the booth tonight, man.
Yeah.
Let's see what Hope does for the final 22 seconds here.
They hadn't really took a deep shot, and but I mean, you need to run the football to win a game, but not taking a deep shot has a 0 on the board right now.
Yeah, it does. We know we're capable of it. We've seen it all year. That's going to be a sack on Patterson. That's going to back them up.
Yeah, it looks like they're gonna.
And they're probably just going to.
I'm gonna call one more.
Yep. One more play looks like before we go into our halftime festivities. That's a Hope timeout, by the way. Once again, while I got a quick second, parents in the Hope School District, if you want to get more involved in Hope Public Schools, then email alma.johnson@hpsdistrict.org to bond. What do you think we're going to look at, Lance? What do you think we're going to do?
Maybe like a triple reverse backside pass to the quarterback, maybe. Because you gotta get about 80 yards right here.
They obviously want to run another play, though, because they did call the timeout. So maybe they got something up their sleeve. I think it'll still be Patterson and Lindsay in the backfield. Never know, mate. You just need a defender to fall down, right?
That's all it takes. One slip and
Anderson with the reception. That should, yeah. That's going to bring us to the halftime here in Hope, Arkansas, and Hammond Stadium. Lakeside Rams 17. Your Hope Bobcats 0. We'll catch you guys after halftime. Enjoy the show.
Bobcats are knocking on the door here. Second down. Big game here for the Bobcats. Bobcat defense is strong. Flat, great pass. Going down the sideline. Bobcats maintain their lead. Jones is down the sideline to the 5. Left side cuts around. Into the end zone goes Booker for the touchdown. Running back around the left side. It's Booker. Walks into the man is beat. Pass is caught and it's a race to the end zone. And it is going to be caught. Going up.
Bradley goes in motion. Cool, quick pass.
Your neighborhood network bringing you breaking news and sports coverage.
Bobcats are knocking on the door here. Second down. Big game here for the Bobcats.
The band is under the direction of drum majors Christian Lambert, James Orm, and Jackson Stone. Featured soloists are Morgan Queen, Emma Quill, and Ella Fisher, color guard. Kayla Carbon, mellophone, and Madison Watson on flute. And now, ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment, the show band of Lakeside.
Show Band of Lakeside. Ladies and gentlemen, for your halftime entertainment, Hope High School proudly presents the Sound of Hope! The band is under the direction of Christian Davis and under the field direction of Jair Salgado. Drum major, is your band ready for performance? You may take the field for performance. band will be traveling to Pottsville tomorrow for field competition. Good luck, band.
Bobcats are knocking on the door here, second down. Big game here for the Bobcats. Bobcat defense is strong. Flat, great pass going down the sideline. Bobcats maintain their lead. Jones is down the sideline to the 5. Left side cuts around into the end zone. Goes Booker for the touchdown. Running back around the left side. It's Booker. Walks into the man is beat. Pass is caught and it's a race to the end zone. And it is going to be caught. Going up. Bobcats are knocking on the door for a second down. Big game here for the Bobcats. Bobcat defense is strong. Flat, great pass going down the sideline. Bobcats maintain their lead. Jones is down the sideline to the 5. Left side cuts around. Into the end zone goes Booker for the touchdown. Running back around the left side. It's Booker. Walks into the man is beat. Pass is caught and it's a race to the end zone. And it is going to be caught. Going up.
Now.
All right, and welcome back to the second half. Beginning of the second half, I should say, between Lakeside and Hope. Getting ready for the kickoff, and we are underway in the second half. Line drive kick. That's right, Ryan Ballard again. So, getting to the first half, Lance, a little bit different type of game than I think both of us were expecting as far as offense goes, especially from the Bobcats. I mean, they've really not had any issues at
Putting up
all.
points. Yeah, it's been
Right. And I don't think either one of us expected Lakeside, to be a juggernaut defense either. So, not that they have been. Honestly, Hope's moved the ball pretty well. They've
kind of shot themselves in the foot. Yeah,
Yeah.
when they get down.
That's a nice play,
There we
though.
go. That's the way. That's the way to start the half right there.
That is a nice play. And I believe that was Mr. Katie Gully. There's a couple of them in there, but I saw him get the first hit on him. So it's a great start for the Bobcat defense coming out of the halftime.
Getting the crowd fired up here. So
It's going to be a loss of 4. It's going to make it 2nd and 14. Lakeside's on the 41.
we give it right back.
Yep, they're a little jumpy on that one. So just can't do that. Just can't do that. I mean, I like the aggressiveness. I like to see them be more aggressive. You just got to be smart about it.
Definitely. You got 5 wide here.
It's like they're going to bring some more pressure.
I like it, though.
I do too. I think they have to. That would really get Lakeside's quarterback. I mean, out of sync. I know he's a kind of a dual threat guy, but still, you want to make the quarterback scramble right up the middle too. Just overran the quarterback on that. But that was some good pressure.
They're going to call that a catch on the sideline over there. That was good footwork.
Yeah, I noticed that too, and they did call that a catch. So to make it 3rd and 2 now for the Rams. They did get into Bobcat territory.
I believe that was Jalen Staggers got in the backfield and almost had a sack for about a loss of 10, but
yeah, just kind of overran his assignment. He's trying that cadence, so he's trying to get them off sides.
That's an excellent push right there.
There we go. And that's Omen that they brought down. He's been a tough runner all night so far, so that's a good play on to get him down. But you got to like to see so far for the Bobcats. I believe
They've
that's
had somebody in the backfield all 3 plays this half starting out. So
4th and 8. Just thinking to stop here. We'll
it's
do
a
a lot for them.
bold strategy here, Cotton.
Very bold.
See if it'll pay off for him.
Empty backfield.
I think a 17-point lead. I'm kind of shocked they would.
Actually going to punt. It's Anderson running back. He's not going to get to it. Just going to go out of bounds.
Decent
Still,
field
though,
position.
decent little stand for their Bobcats.
But we talked about this too. The Bobcats seem to play a little better in the second half.
They
So
do. The past 2 weeks especially. I mean, they. I don't know that. I mean, last week second half they went 21 straight points, I believe. So it was too much to overcome. So definitely capable, and this is a very game was still very much in reach as well. Patterson's back. I believe that's Lindsey back there with him again. Yep. He's going to go over the top. Oh, yeah, he
had
too.
it.
Just overthrow it a little. Let his receiver a little bit too much. But, man,
Yeah, it looks like he rushed it a little. He had enough time to stand up tall, and
Kelly had a step, too.
yeah, he
He would have
did.
been gone.
He had the seam wide open. I don't believe they'd
But you
have
like
caught
to
him.
see that. You like to see that play call. They just barely missed it. So,
Patterson kind of short on that one, Bud. You know, when you're used to
right.
pulling back, you're normally getting hit at that time. So
That's going to make it 2nd and 10 from their own 24.
I like the play call, though. I
Right.
do like the play call.
Yeah, it was a nice one. All right, he's rolling out a little bit.
Oh, that ought to be a flare. That's gonna bring out the penalty.
That's definitely that's a good way to get a pass interference called on you. Just grab the guy's arm.
Spin him around like they're on a dance floor or something, man. That was
So that's going to be an automatic, or I don't actually. It's not an automatic version. Now it's a spot foul in high school. We'll see what they call it.
I'm not sure how. Yeah, it's different than what we watch on the weekend. So it might be it looks like it's gonna be a 10-yard, 15-yard penalty.
That should make it
That'll be a first down. So it's 15 yards no matter what.
No matter what, got you. Okay.
That's it.
So yeah, 1st and 10 now. Love to see that for Hope.
Defense a little momentum out here, and
Yeah, that defensive stand, get your offense going a little bit. That's going to be a tough one, though. Lindsey's not going anywhere on that one. That was Caden Nesbitt, number 67. Stop with that. He came through the backfield with a vengeance. So that's going to be a loss of 4 now for the Bobcats.
yeah, he got back there, got his paws on him. He wasn't letting go either. That was showed some quick first step right there by Mr. Nesbitt.
So 2nd and 14 now. 35-yard line for Hope. Patterson takes the snap.
Oh, we got the wheel route.
Little overthrown on that one. Good try. Just a little overthrown.
I was sitting here looking at 3rd and long here, so
We don't see Gully a lot play receiver. They're trying to get him the ball tonight. Man, another hit on Patterson. Another sack, unfortunately.
I actually had some time to find somebody there. Just nobody was.
You can't hold on to the ball that long and not expecting it. I mean, he's awkward position. Probably didn't think he could get it out of bounds. It's tough. It's a tough one to see. Tough one to say. Tough sack to take.
3rd and 14. That's a.
Yeah, 4th and 25 is gonna make it. I'm guessing they're gonna punt here.
Oh yeah, 4th and Christmas. They're punting this one.
Not a bad punt though. Still kind of bouncy. Good.
We get a
Very
Bobcat
nice.
bounce. There we go.
There we go. That is going to be a really nice punt. Again, that was Cameron Walton with that leg.
That's about a 50-yarder out there, wasn't it?
That's great. That's awesome. So gives the ball back to Lakeside though. First and 10 about their own
The
20,
23-yard line, yeah.
23.
See if your Bobcat defense can pick up where they left off last drive.
Had a nice little stand. Let's keep it going.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to bring a little more pressure. I like it.
I do too. We've been talking about it all night. I do too. Nice
Big tackle right there by Watson.
Nice tackle. That was Brady Arnold for Lakeside. They got stuff or got hit. It's about 2nd and 12, yeah. Oh, 2nd and 8. I went by the PA announcer. Ball's into 25. Hermansillo's going to roll out to his left.
Well, that was a nice hit on the quarterback by KD Gully.
Very nice. And then Hermosillo running to his left, being a right-hander, and still able to get. I mean, he got it pretty close, a little short, but you can definitely see he's got a good arm. That's going to make it 3rd and 8 now for Lakeside.
Yeah, he's had a couple throws tonight, show off the arm talent a little bit.
Let's see if Hope can get another stop here. That would be huge.
Looks like they're going to send a few more.
Yeah, they're dialing up the blitz here in the second half.
I'm going to make a tackle. There we go.
There we go. So again,
it's like going to force another punt.
Bobcat defense steps up big for the 2nd time in a row. Love to see that.
Dialing up a nice blitz and gang tackling. That's recipe for success on defense.
Let's see what looks like they.
Yeah, we got Mr. Anderson deep back here.
See what they do. They may go for it. 4th and 6, I believe.
All right, here comes the punt. Yeah, get on. Here he is.
Yeah.
We can make something happen right here. Hit you on this bounce. He got some grass in front of him.
Nice. Cover on that. There goes Kaleo.
Oh,
Down to the 30. Oh, we're going to get a flag, though.
whoa, that's a lot of contact over there out of bounds. Surprised there wasn't a.
Yeah, this is going to come back a little bit.
And there's flags everywhere out there.
There's several flags on the field. But you're right. There was a little excessive contact on the sideline. It looked like to me, but the rest have kind of just been letting them play tonight. There's been a couple of calls that.
Yeah, I mean, he slung Anderson over there almost to the railing behind the players. That was a.
But the flags didn't come down over there.
Yeah, they're
back in this area. So we will see while we're waiting. Get some sponsors in here. Brazil Oakcrest Funeral Home, the funeral home we care. Pafford Medical Services, let us take care of everything. Heather Manor Nursing and Rehabilitation, providing your loved ones with the care they deserve. And of course, Diamond Bank, the natural choice for community banking.
And also parents in the Hope School District. If you want to get more involved in Hope Public Schools, then email alma.johnson@hpsdistrict.org to volunteer. Thank you.
I think they're about to get this sorted out. We're still waiting for the call. It's going to be a legal block in the back by the Bobcat. So that's going to bring that really nice punt return back.
And they also caught a personal foul on.
And there's a penalty on Lakeside. So maybe they did see that excessive contact over there. So do they offset them? They should offset, right?
It looks like they're going to march off the 15 yards here for the personal foul. I believe that was after the play. So
okay. So
the original clipping brought it back.
Right.
Now they're going to add 15 to it. So
we got it figured out. have my backup assist referee Lance Hawley in here with me.
That's it.
So
All I need is a whistle. A whistle, man.
so 1st and 10 from the 49 for the Bobcats.
A whistle.
A whistle?
There we go. Got some good field position though.
Gonna give the ball to Lindsey.
Oh, there
Ooh,
we go.
very
Made a
nice.
move.
Sure did.
That'll be a first down for your Hope Bobcats.
Picking up where he left off in the first half. That's some pretty good runs. You love to see that. Really nice juke move. We've said it, man. Once he gets outside, he shows that speed, and he's got those moves. So 1st and 10 from the 40, Bobcats. Let's keep it going.
Just need to finish a drive right here.
Gotta finish. Yes, yes.
Because as you're seeing on your screen, there's only 5 minutes and 40 seconds left in this third quarter. This game is zooming by.
It really is. It's been a really fast game. Just quick pass to Anderson. Could have been a horsepower, but he didn't get him down.
It's close. About second inches here.
Yeah, I was gonna say if it's not a first, it's close. Yeah, they're gonna make it about a 2nd and 1.
Pushed it back a little bit.
That's gonna be at the 31-yard line.
What are you thinking here? 2nd and 1, maybe take a shot here?
Or honestly, I think they're gonna give it to Lindsey. But I like your idea.
Got love one-on-one up top.
Sure do. Can't sending Anderson motion. Yeah, try that again. You gotta.
We had him.
Oh. Man, that's gonna be about a 10-yard, 12-yard loss.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to start it at the 40, so see 3rd and 10.
Because we keep seeing that trend there.
2nd and 1, turn to the 3rd and 10. That's not a.
I think it's more Tyler just trying to do, a little bit. Trying to be the hero, and that's fine. You just got to be smart about it sometimes. See what he does there. Just gonna roll out a little bit.
There we go.
There we go. That's gonna be a Bobcat first down. Very nice pass.
Patterson to Monk for a first down. About a 16-yard gain.
Got out on the edge.
Looks like we're gonna. Looks like they're gonna bring it back.
I didn't see what the penalty was. I guess it must have been a hold.
Yeah, it's in that area.
Yeah.
Unless we can get lucky with some hands to the face or something, but I doubt it.
First half didn't see many. Penalties are starting to kind of pile up now. Yeah, they're going to call that a hold on Hope. Man, that's unfortunate. That was a really nice play by Patterson there to get them first down. But instead, it's going to bring them pretty far back.
That must be one of them high school penalties because it's a 15-yard holding penalty by my calculations here, and I don't think that's right. It should be a midfield.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at it too, and you're absolutely right.
Holding's definitely not a spot foul, so that's kind of.
It should not be at all.
Yeah.
Not even. I know. Yeah, not even high school.
Oh no.
That's Diego Robledo that just got that interception.
We go from a 2nd-1 to 3rd and 25.
That was a really nice drive they had put together until that point too, and it just shows again what playing behind the chains, just how important it is to not have those mishaps and not have those mistakes. It's a drive killer. It's been a drive killer for the Bobcats all night tonight.
Yeah, and time's. Sorry about that. Time's going to start working against them here. They got to figure out a way to get 3 scores to take this lead or tie it up.
Yeah, this third quarter winding down quite quickly. He's going to dump it off. He's going to get a few yards out of that.
Pretty good job covering that screen right there.
Going to make it 2nd and medium, it looks like. About the 46. So, yeah, Fortunately, gave Lakeside a really good field position. So, but again, we've had Bobcat defense has stepped it up. We're gonna really need them to step it up here. Get a big play. That would be awesome.
Looks like they might send a couple here. Got to think they're going to hand this off. They've been running on second down a lot tonight. Take it.
Nope.
There we go.
There we get him. Ah, they were break free of that.
Oh,
Oh
wow.
no, that's gonna be a Lakeside Ram touchdown. Unfortunately, a lot of stuff went on that play.
Broke a sack in the
Man, that
backfield.
sack that would have been huge. But we've seen Hermosillo. He's obviously a dual threat. He's got those legs. He's got that speed. He's been able to roll out of several situations tonight, and when he does, he just fires that ball.
And he has no problem throwing on the run. So, I mean, this could very well be the best throwing quarterback they faced all year.
And that was Ben Vincent for the Lakeside Rams. They got the touchdown. I believe it's the second one tonight. And extra point's good. So all of a sudden, 24-0 now.
Still three possession game.
Lakeside on top of Hope. You just don't want that lead to get too extended out too much farther.
Yeah, we're looking at 3 touchdowns and 3 2-point conversions to tie this thing up. And, hey, it can happen.
It can happen. No, it absolutely can happen.
So you're saying there's a chance. I better get going right here, though.
Yeah, they better. All right, a couple more sponsors. Farmers Bank and Trust, easy banking for busy living. Visit myfarmers.bank. Lance and Associates, people you know, people you trust. Call Steve Lance, Lindsey Townsend, Trinae Stewart, or Gail Dixon today. And Ivan Smith Furniture, furniture for your entire home.
And once again, parents in the Hope School District, if you want to get more involved in Hope Public Schools, then email alma.johnson@hpsdistrict.org to volunteer. Thank you.
So Hope set to receive the kickoff. And that's just going to go out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So we're at 3:26 left here in the third quarter. 24-0 Lakeside. They just got a touchdown a few minutes ago. So Hope's kind of behind the 8 ball right now a little bit.
That was really the first big play that
There's been a lot of
Lakeside's been able.
dinks and dunks, and so I think Lakeside had a 25-yard run, rushing play earlier. But other than that, there really hasn't been any big plays. Especially not for Hope. We're used to seeing at least 1 or 2 from the Bobcats
Yeah, over
every
50
game.
yards, yeah.
Yeah. And I guess credit to Lakeside. I mean, they came in with a good game plan, and it seemed to work for the most part.
Yeah, they're doing a good job of bringing the Bobcats down every time they get their hands on them. There haven't been too many broken tackles or.
No, they've gotten a lot of pressure on Patterson, and it's been hard for him to really get out of it or do anything with it. That's a handoff to Lindsey that's not going anywhere.
Yeah, I think there's a little. That's almost like a direct snap to Lindsey. I'm not sure Patterson even got his hands on that ball.
Yeah, it was weird. It was a weird play. So that's going to be a loss of about 2. It looks like. So that's going to make it 2nd and 12 now. Ball's going to be on the 18-yard line, down to the under 3 minutes here, third quarter. Patterson got the snap. He's trying to go out, and that's going to be a pick 6. Don't have a number 0 for Lakeside, so I'm not sure who that was, but man, quite a turn of events here. The past 2 drives for Hope. Or was that number 9?
Yeah, I believe that's number 9, Max Story. He's also the holder here.
He didn't have to do much. It was kind of a Patterson it was kind of a floater by Patterson. So
yeah,
hate to see it. So it is before the extra point. It's 30-0 right now. Extra point's good. So it's gonna make it 31-0. 2:32 left here in the third quarter. 17-0 game at halftime has turned into a 31-0 game. That's 14 I guess 31 unanswered points, but Lakeside's had kind of just done what they wanted so far. I mean, I guess when you throw, especially when you give them the ball on turnovers.
Yeah, definitely, definitely not what hope was. They came out. Defense looked great. First
Yeah,
two drives,
great.
offense couldn't capitalize on those. And I mean, your defense ain't just going to put up zeros. So it's
And I know Patterson's been under a lot of pressure. You know, that's uncharacteristic for him. He'd only come into the game with 5, and he's got at least 2. Is that his third one today? He's got 2, right? At
two,
least.
yeah. The
Okay,
last
so
two,
yeah. So let's see if he can bounce back. It's gonna give Hope pretty good field position though with that short kick.
yeah, here at the 45.
So first and 10 Bobcats. They're on 45. I mean, if they, get a quick strike here, you never know. Go
Yep.
for an onside, recover it.
Hey, it can happen. What you thinking about tomorrow, man? Arkansas at BYU. What's the prediction there?
I mean, I'm never gonna go against my Hogs, but I'd say I'm probably more concerned than I have been with some of the other games as far as that
Yeah,
prediction.
man, it's a tough place to go over and get a win, man.
That
It's a tough place to
altitude's
get
no
a win.
joke. That
No,
altitude is for real. I lived up there in Colorado for about 15 years, and it does. It makes a difference coming from sea level. There we go. There we go, Lindsay. Gonna be a first down too.
good 12-yard gain right there.
But I also think Arkansas is going to come in hungry. They kind of feel like they've been smacked in the face a
Yeah,
little bit last few weeks, and they're really
3 games
weren't used to
skin.
that last season. So
No,
I imagine they're going to be ready to play. I really do.
yeah, we get Slusher back in the secondary. I think it's going to be that's definitely a big boost.
Well, we
Big
also get
boost.
KJ back too.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
That's
that was.
huge.
Yeah, last week that's a tall task
It was.
without him going to our defense the way it's struggling right
I
now.
did like the show Hornsby put on though.
Yeah.
He's such an exciting player. That was a high snap. Good job on Patterson to keep it in.
Oh no.
Oh man,
Did he come? Wait,
I believe he did.
they're calling incomplete.
Are they? Okay. That wouldn't have been on Patterson, though. I know he threw the ball hard. You still got to catch that if it's in your hands. But they are going to call that incomplete. So that's at least one break that Hope gets, I guess, from tonight. Because that would have been another devastating
Yeah,
play.
that would about done it right there. If that
So Hope gets new life. Second and 10, 43-yard line. Minute 45 left to go in the third. This game is winding down rather quickly. Patterson's got it. Just a little. I might have gotten tipped. Maybe it didn't. It looked like it might have. But either way, that makes it 3rd and 10. I think that pass was intended for Anderson. Patterson's holding his right shoulder a little bit. Staying in though.
I think he took a late,
I
kind of a
think
late
I think
hit.
he was
Yeah,
asking for that as well. Another high snap. He does a great job of bringing it in though, but not going to be much. I think he might have got. It's going to be about a yard short. Going to lose about a yard on that one, so that'll bring up 4th down now.
yeah.
Guessing they're going to go for it. We'll see.
Looks like they're bringing in Cameron Walton to punt.
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe
They haven't missed it as a wide receiver, but they figured out another talent he has too, and that's
let's
punting.
see.
So
Had some pretty good punts.
there's another decent one, little line drive, but that might take another
It's
good
gonna take a
bounce.
good whole bounce.
Sure
Oh,
is.
they hit his look at the
Man,
guy's leg.
another one inside the 20. He's had some really nice
Yeah,
kicks.
that's the 7-yard line
I
right
know we're
there.
talking about punts here. We're trying to find some positive tonight, but that's been the positive for sure, the punting.
Yeah, had a punt inside the 2, punt inside the 7, and And I do think it bounced up, hit her guy in the leg, or the one inside the 5 again. Look at the defense to get us on the board right here.
So again, Lakeside, this is a couple times now they've actually started pretty deep in their own territory. They've just been able to like get a drive and sustain it and go down to score. So, but Bobcats' defense has been a little definitely better in here in the second half. Let's
Yeah,
see if they can keep it up.
they've been put in some bad situations the last couple drives.
Hope gets timeout right before the snap. So we'll go ahead and get some more sponsors in here while we're waiting. Brazil, Oakcrest Funeral Home. The funeral home we care. Again, Pafford Medical Services. Let us take care of everything. And of course, our title sponsor, Diamond Bank, the natural choice for community banking. Heather Manor Nursing and Rehabilitation, providing your loved ones with the care they deserve. To the last 48 seconds of the third quarter. Both teams talking about what they want to try and do.
Yeah, we were looking at the scores earlier. I mean, we're looking at Lakeside's been giving up a lot of points this year, and this defense looks pretty stout tonight.
It does. It does. They gave up 55 to Magnolia, 42 to Camden, which is actually Hope's opponent next week. So 48 to Malvern, 47 to Lake Hamilton.
And 39 last week, Arkansas High.
Tonight, though, they've really been on top of their game defensively. Yeah, and you have to give them credit because we've really not seen anyone. I mean, Hope's played from behind a lot of their games, but they've always been able to score. And that's really, I mean, we saw them put up 21 points or 14 points pretty quick last week. But tonight, they have just, Lakeside has just had their number defensively up to this point. We know Hope's got some features. I mean, they've got a good offense. It's just, some nights it's just not your night, man.
Man,
Looks like they're just going to
take it to the fourth quarter here, yeah.
Yeah, I can't imagine Lakeside being in. They probably just want to get out of here, take the win. All right, so that brings us to the end of the third quarter. It's 31-0. Lakeside Rams over the Hope Bobcats. While we're waiting for the start of the fourth quarter, go ahead and thank some more of the sponsors. Again, Farmers Bank and Trust, easy banking for busy living. Visit myfarmers.bank. Lance and Associates, people you know, people you trust. Call Steve Lance, Lindsey Townsend, Trinae Stewart, or Gerald Dixon today. And again, we thank Ivan Smith Furniture for your entire home.
And also parents in the Hope School District. If you want to get more involved in Hope Public Schools, then email alma.johnson@hpsdistrict.org to volunteer. Thank you.
So let's see if we can at least get some points on the board here in this fourth quarter.
Try to build some momentum going into the game next week.
Yep, we're going to be in Camden next week. So that's going to be yet again another tough opponent. But hey, that's 5A, high school football here in Arkansas. You're going to face some talented teams.
So if y'all can't make the trip down there, be sure to join us.
Because we will be there. We'll be in Camden. So you don't have to be.
It's a good one right there, man. I like that.
All right. See if Hope can get a stop or something. That's for almost a first down they got. Looks like they're going to try and wear that Hope defense down a little bit. And again, that was Grady Oman for the Lakeside. He's been doing a lot of their running tonight.
And that was KD Gully with a tackle. Looks like they got the Douglas in a quarterback for Lakeside.
Oh, Tao, I believe it's
Towley. South Park.
Ah, I don't know if that's actually supposed to, but I'm gonna go with Tao. Sorry if that's not correct.
Totally.
Maybe Totally.
Could be it. We'll just go with Douglas.
Let's go with Douglas. T. Douglas. That way we're not responsible for messing up the league.
Yeah.
Another handoff, and that's going to be That might be gone. Although,
Oh, we had
get that. That was a
Cameron Walton.
Put on the afterburners there. That was a
Yeah, he
great.
did.
That
Yeah,
was a great play. You gotta love that if you're a coach.
and he can punt.
And he very well. That's some really nice punts tonight.
And he might can also run the last leg on the sprint relays as well. I mean, that was
Huge gain for Lakeside, unfortunately, but he saved a touchdown.
yeah, definitely.
That is going to put a Lakeside 1st and 10 from Bobcats 4.
Yeah, he caught up with him pretty quick. Yeah, it's just one of them nights where nothing is going your way the way you wanted it to go.
And it's not like Hope hasn't moved the ball.
Yeah, I mean they've moved the ball every possession except that pick six. Well, yeah, pretty much.
Even when they were still moving the ball. They just haven't been able to get into the end zone at all.
Yep. They get down inside the 30-yard
yeah,
line and shoot themselves in the foot, and they're looking at 3rd and 20 every time. And
it's just been one of those nights for them, unfortunately. But they've got a lot of yards. But at the end of the day, the score is what matters. So. You hate to have a team come into your house and give them their first win, but credit again to Lakeside. They've played tonight. They came to play. They really did.
yep. Also, credit the Hope defense tonight. I mean, had a pick six, so you take 7 off the board right there.
Right.
Held them to a field goal in the red zone one time, and
Well, the 2 interceptions really put
yeah,
the defense in a
I
bad.
mean,
The pick six, but then the other one was still on this side of the field. So you kind of setting your defense up for it makes it really hard for them to overcome something
yeah,
like
definitely. And that was a heck of a play by Jalen Staggers getting in the backfield,
sure was.
tackling the running back for a loss.
It's gonna make it 3rd and 13 now from 27.
Yeah, they're still out there fighting.
They are. This team's never gonna quit. You have to respect that and love that about them at least. They're not going to quit.
Yeah, this is the best defensive outing we've had.
Yeah, I mean,
Even the night of D Queen, first half was great, but
Mhm.
I mean, we're looking.
There's going to be a flag. It's going to be another offsides on Hope.
Oh, yeah. They're calling it on the cornerback, Kelston Mask over here as well. I'm not.
Man, that's
a tough call.
that is, but it's going to make it a little bit closer. They're going to make it 3rd and 8 now from about the 22-yard line for Lakeside. Down to 8:50 left in this 4th quarter.
And Mask has done a great job all night long, especially holding 6'5" Skylar Purifoy receiver. He's pretty much limited him.
Yeah. Oh man, he's done a great job. That's a big kid, big tall kid out there. So he's done a great job. Looks like they're going to the end zone. A little bit overthrown. Wasn't a bad throw actually. Just wasn't bad coverage either at all. So
See what Lakeside's going to do here. I'm kind of curious. Looking at about a 4th and 7. Looks like they're going to attempt a
4th and 7, 4th and 8.
They're going to attempt a long field goal here.
That was Draylon Williams that was on the coverage on that play.
It's going to be a 39-yard field goal. Let's see.
Hey man, this guy's already showed his leg tonight. And
that is right down the middle.
Nailed it. Wow.
And it with another 10 yards to spare.
That guy could have kicked it from 50 maybe.
Wow. It's pretty impressive. I was kind of curious if they were going to attempt that, and he cleared that halfway up the upper end.
That's by far the longest field goals we've seen this year.
Yes,
In any game. You'll see a little 15-yard or something like that. But
yeah, a lot of times we see people struggle with extra points.
Guys, yeah, no doubt in his leg.
Man, we needed him at a
great asset to have on your team. So that's 34-0 now.
Yeah, we needed him a few weeks ago in Arlington for the Razorbacks.
Right. Which I do love Cam Little.
Oh yes, yeah,
And
yeah,
I
yeah.
I feel bad for him, but
You can't really ask for it. I mean,
he's gonna bounce back.
yeah,
You
definitely.
still love him as your kicker. You love your
Oh,
chances,
yeah.
right? So,
Yeah,
but
he's
yeah,
gonna happen.
that was unfortunate.
And it was the most unluckiest kick you'll ever see in your life.
Yeah, yeah.
Never seen one hit the top
I know.
and then bounce back. Normally it'll go side to side. That one just bounced
Kind of
straight back.
ricochet off, but no, that one didn't. So Lakeside with the kickoff.
We got a little pitch back to
Yep.
Anderson.
And give it to Anderson. He's got some speed too, so
And
watch
he's gonna
out.
make a play and
Got him up to the 50 though. Got a little extracurricular activity out here with Hope and Ram player. I'm not sure who
oh,
78 for.
we got a little laundry going here.
Well, there was a little
Yeah, they
scruffle going on down here. I wonder if or scuffle. I wonder if they're going to call that.
well,
It was 78 on Lakeside, I believe. Kayvon Leaks
and
for Hope.
let's not let that take away. That was an excellent return by Anderson. But it was also the ref from across the field. The two refs had kind of
Well, it was all, yeah, they're going to call it on Lakeside. Unsportsmanlike conduct.
yeah, he must have said a few choice words walking off the field or something like
Yeah, because I
that.
don't. It must not have been the scrum. It
No, he
was
was after. It was
what he said
post.
after
Yeah, that's what
after
he
the
said.
scrum.
Because the ref that called it was 10 yards away
Right,
from everything, and
right. Hey, we'll take it, man.
yeah, that's a great return and add 15 to it. We're at the 35-yard line, going in.
Puts them at 35, so first and 10. Real lead opportunity for the Bobcats to get on the board. Give it to Lindsay, but those high snaps. That's third one in a row. It's just hard to get the ball from up here and bring it down. And that's going to be a loss of about four or five on that. So second and 15. Here we are, right back behind the chains. But that's kind of been the story all night as far as, one step forward, two steps back for the Bobcats.
That's it.
Little pass over the middle to Isaac, little slant Isaac Love, I should say. But
He's a nice little strike for about 9 or 10 yards.
and you got a little bit of it back. Make it third and at least manageable, I guess, somewhat. To make it third and 6 at the 31. 7-0 down to 7:03 left in the quarter, though. So I mean, you don't ever want to get shut out, especially in your own building. So I'm sure they would like to get some points here.
And Patterson took another shot.
Yeah, he did. He did. Just a little out in front of Love. That could have been another one of those that might have gone to the house, but
Yeah, they seem to have found a weak spot in the middle of the field, but got to have time to get it to him.
yes, you do.
So we're looking at 4th and 6 here.
I expect they'll go forward here.
Yeah, definitely.
Patterson's got Gully in the backfield this time. Another one over the middle, wide open. Isaac Love. Nice little move. Couldn't quite get it. Nice play, though.
It's going to be inside the 10-yard line. This is a good gain, about a 22-yard gain there.
Definitely the biggest play we've seen from Hope tonight. So nice pass. Nice catch by Isaac. Obviously, he was wide open. And then nice little move to get a couple extra yards. All around, really nice play. That's going to make it first and goal from about the 8-yard line.
First time inside the 10 all night.
It is. I think it's first time in the red zone even. You have to roll out. Not going to be much there. He's just going to. A smart play to get rid of it that time.
Yeah, definitely.
Live for another down. So it's gonna make it 2nd and goal now from the 8-yard line. Do you think if they get to 4th down, they kick it just to try and get some points, or you think they're thinking touchdown all the way?
I think they're thinking touchdown all the way.
All right.
Even though it would be nice practice, you never know.
You never know.
He might be down 2 next week and need a field goal as time expires. I mean, I've liked him all night. We hadn't really attacked downfield. I like him. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
it
Oh
was a
my
miscue on the
goodness.
handoff, and this might be a scoop and score. Christian Young, as fast as he is not going to be able to catch up to that kid. That is
It's going to be number 8.
Christian Bell, I believe, is who picked that up, took it to the house.
Talking about Batman? Christian Bale?
Christian Bell.
Dang.
Kind of looked like Batman on that play.
Yeah, no doubt.
And that's unfortunate, man. It makes it 40-0 now. 5:49. You could just, I don't know if it was Lindsey Patterson or both. They just weren't on the same page. You never want to see your running back and your quarterback run into each other. Usually bad things happen when that does.
Yeah, this is.
And that looks like it'll be good. So 41-0, 5:49 left here.
Inside the 10-yard line. That changed pretty quick.
Yeah, yeah. It's probably definitely Hope's best opportunity tonight to get something on the board. And again, we just go back to these mistakes.
Yeah, it's one of them nights where nothing is going your way at all.
Like
And
absolutely not.
it's just a clunker. That's just what you can write it down to.
But you regroup. Be ready for Camden next week. It's gonna be another tough game. So, but you really, we talked about it. We really thought Hope had a. I guess we were going by records, but we thought Hope had a good chance tonight.
And scores, I mean.
Yeah, it's just, man, just like you said, it just wasn't their night tonight, Lance. So Hope's ready for the kickoff.
I would like to let them go out of bounds right there.
Yeah. Still not bad field position, but you definitely feel like that would have taken a bounce out of bounds.
Definitely.
And we'll probably we should have a running clock here for most of the 4th quarter, so it won't be this game won't be on or won't be lasting much longer. And speaking of next week, we just got the Camden's playing the Queen this week, and they're beating the Queen 49-0.
Yeah, that game just went final, and
so that gives you an idea of what Hope will be up against next week. Camden is a pretty good team.
but hey, the Bobcats could stroll in there next week and handle their first
That's right.
conference loss of the year.
Nice little run by Lindsey. You just, you wish they could put all the pieces together at the same time. There's a flag down too, a little bit after the play.
I mean, the score says 41-0, but you're looking at 2 defensive touchdowns. Yeah. We've held them to field goals twice in the red zone. Well, one time's outside the red zone, but a lot of good things to look at from the defensive standpoint. But the offense,
right. It's either the defense can get things going. The offense has been sputtering tonight. Like we talked about, they've moved the ball kind of just up and down the field. It's just when just self-inflicted wounds or turnovers.
Yeah. I mean, like right now we're past midfield again.
Yeah.
For the 8th time tonight, have nothing to show for it.
They really haven't had trouble moving the ball. It's
been in the red zone twice.
Yeah.
Just hadn't been able to punch your ticket in the end zone.
Interceptions and fumbles and self-inflicted penalties. It just
3 turnovers, 2 of them going for a scoop and score, and then a pick 6.
It'll make it hard.
Another high snap and barely got away with a handoff there. That was
Yeah.
inches away from another
All of a
turnover.
sudden, there's been some issues on these handoffs that we don't. I don't know if there was a change in center or something.
Yeah, because snaps have been high, and now we're seeing them. They're in the backfield every play.
Yeah.
Definitely want to get this fixed up before you go down to Camden next week.
So 2nd and 12 now from the 47, down to the last 3 minutes of the ball game. I mean, at this point, just something to build off on, something to stay positive going into next week and the end of the season. But this one's going to be a tough one to swallow tonight for the Bobcats, for sure. Nice little catch by Isaac Love. That was a shoestring catch almost. And so,
Showing off good hands.
for the moment, make it a first down.
Down to the 30-yard line once again.
The red zone again. So, let's see. Finish strong. To make it 1st and 10 from 29. Almost down to the final 2 minutes.
I mean, you're talking. We had a chance. 17-0 halftime. Come out, force a 3-and-out punt.
Yeah, and
Had a
just
chance to make it 17-7,
and you wonder what happened to the momentum too, because usually that can be a momentum,
yeah, and
getter
we
for
had
you.
it. We were down inside the 30 again, and
But I guess you
a
throw an
sack and a
interception,
penalty, and
pick six. Look at that run.
Lindsey's trying his best to get in the end zone right there.
Man,
That was a grown man running
that
off
was a
there,
very tough run.
looking like Philip Lindsey out there, ex-Bronco.
Hey, I like that. I like that. Yeah, he's definitely kind of been on a different level tonight. Lindsey has. He's
First time we've seen some running room in the last month.
that too. But he's made some guys miss as well.
Yeah,
too.
he's definitely his best showing since early in the
Since
year.
it's probably the first or second game, absolutely. So let's see what they can do here. 17-yard line. It's going to be Lindsey again. Couldn't quite get in, but again, we're down here
Inside the 5.
inside the 5.
First and goal from the
Hey, you got a
4.
minute left. Get some points on the board.
Plenty of time to punch it in. You got a Lakeside player down. You hate to see that, especially
right.
Yeah,
Minute left in the
minute
game.
12 to go.
I hope he's okay. Looks like he's trying to get up. He is holding his arm though.
Yeah. So you still never gave me a prediction for tomorrow's Arkansas game, man. What's the point it's going to be? It's going to have to be high scoring for Arkansas to win right
Yeah,
now.
unfortunately, that's kind of where we're at.
I'm
going to go with 31-24 Arkansas.
Okay, I got you.
I think we can hold BYU to 24 points.
I hope. I think we can score more than
I hope as well.
30 something. Yeah, it's Slusher coming back is going to help. I have it. And I've seen the line for the over-under is like 74 or something. Man.
Right. They're expecting a pretty big shootout.
I mean, right now you throw the ball in the air, it's a touchdown. I mean,
Yeah.
With us getting KJ back, we should be able to run the ball down their throats as well. So
I don't, that's going to be a Bobcat touchdown. There you go. That's what you want to see to end the game at least. Get in the end zone, get some points, something to, hold your head up on. So 41-6, 40 seconds left here in this game. So we're pretty much at the end of this one. As we said, oh, sorry, go ahead, Lance.
No, like you said, that's what you want to see, though. Put some points on the board. You never want to get shut out at home. Anywhere,
but
especially at home.
Definitely not at home. And for Lakeside, this will be their first one of the season. So they're happy to get that monkey off their back.
Which is shocking compared to how they've shown up to play tonight.
I agree. They're a better team than their record. They're a lot better team than their record shows. And looks like we have 5 seconds left. I think they're just going to let it run out. And one play of the game. Go for that 2-point and then in and out. Couldn't quite bring it in. So that's going to make our final score here at Hammond Stadium in Hope, Arkansas, 41-6. Lakeside Rams over the Hope Bobcats. Tough game, tough loss for Hope. We really thought, again, we had a good chance coming in, but like I said, I think Lakeside's a lot better than their record shows. And for Lakeside, they get that first win. Good for them. That's always, important to get that first win done. But next week, we will be in Camden, Arkansas. And
it's going to be a good matchup.
It is. Hopefully.
It's going to be a tough one.
It's going to be another tough matchup for the Bobcats. So we hope you guys join us in, and thanks for tuning in tonight, and have a great weekend.
Yeah, we
Go
appreciate
Hogs.
it. Thank you. Go Hogs.
Bobcats are knocking on the door here. Second down. Big game here for the Bobcats. Bobcat defense is strong. Flat, great pass. Going down the sideline. Bobcats maintain their lead. Jones is down the sideline to the 5. Left side, cuts around. Into the end zone goes Booker for the touchdown. Running back around the left side. It's Booker. Walks into the man is beat. Pass is caught, and it's a race to the end zone. And it is going to be caught.